Welcome to MMU News at 7. I'll be your anchor, Miriam Karianyo, and here are the headlines. Kenyan universities continue to experience major transformations in efforts to improve the quality of higher education. Rongai residents struggle to meet their ends meet amidst poor infrastructure and lack of accountability by their leaders. And on to weather, heavy rainfalls have destroyed several roads in Rongai while residents are forced to walk to and from work. Kenyan universities continue to experience major transformations in efforts to improve the quality of higher education. While institutions face challenges as inadequate funding, overcrowding and unemployment among graduates and rapid technological demands, several institutions are embracing innovation and digital learning to remain competitive. Markfire reports.
Kenyan universities have over the years played a significant role in shaping the country's workforce and intellectual growth. However, the sector continues to face numerous challenges that affect both students and lecturers. Among the major concerns are limited resources, delayed government funding, high tuition costs, and increasing student populations. Some students say financial pressure has made university life difficult, especially in accessing accommodation, learning materials, and internet connectivity.
Times accessing learning resources become a difficulty for many students because they depend on the same facilities. Despite that, the presence of digital platforms have really helped us learn effectively.
Despite these challenges, key developments have emerged across various institutions. Universities are now investing heavily in technology integration, digital journalism, online learning systems, and innovation hubs to prepare students for the modern job market. At Multimedia University, the institution has strengthened its focus on communication technology, media production, engineering, and digital skills. Education experts now emphasize the need for stronger collaboration between universities, government, and private sectors to address unemployment and improve the quality of higher education. As institutions continue adapting to technological advancements, students remain hopeful that the reforms will create a better and more competitive academic environment. As Kenyan universities continue navigating both challenges and opportunities, institutions like Multimedia University are positioning themselves as centers of innovation and digital transformation in higher education. Reporting for MMU News, I'm Markfire Prince.
Nairobi is gripping with unprecedented traffic disruptions after heavy rainfall flooded major highways. Motorists have been stranded for hours along Mombasa Road. Our correspondent Naomi Atieno reports from the scene.
It was a frustrating evening for motorists as floodwater submerged key intersections, forcing vehicles to stall and creating tailbacks stretching for kilometers. Traffic police deployed additional officers to direct vehicles, but congestion remained severe along Mombasa Road, Langata Road, and Thika Superhighway. Many commuters described the ordeal as exhausting, with some abandoning vehicles in rising waters. Delays stretched for hours, leaving bus stops overcrowded and passengers stranded. Public transport operators reported journeys taking twice as long, while drivers struggled to navigate flood junctions. City officials say emergency crews are working to unblock drainage systems and have urged residents to avoid low-lying roads until conditions improve. Reporting from MMU TV, Naomi Atieno.
Infrastructure decay, political blame games, and a daily battle for survival. That is the grim reality for residents in Rongai. Our reporter Gladys Mura spent a day in Rongai and brings us a special report.
This one is a boda operator and this one is a vehicle operator, both or rather all risking their livelihood and spine along this very road situated in Rongai.
I'm standing along a stretch of a road that has become a series of small craters.
So this is the road. Local residents are now pointing fingers at the county government, alleging that political favoritism is dictating which sections get paved and which remain in the mud.
We are tired of being a milestone. We want accountability now, not in the next manifesto.
Reporting for MMU News, my name is Gladys Mura.
From scrolling through social media to building startups for their bedrooms, today's youths are growing up in the world defined by technology. But as digital access expands across Kenya, experts and parents are like asking, is technology lifting young people up or pulling them off course? Lynn Prudence has more details on this.
Walk into any university, campus, cyber cafe, or estate in Nairobi today, and one thing is clear: the phone is never far from a young person's hand. For Generation Z, technology is not only a tool but a language.
I use my phone every day to do my research, to do my assignments, and even to call clients because I'm a student but I also work. Honestly, without my phone, I don't know how I would manage this campus life.
For many young Kenyans, technology has opened doors that previous generations never had. Freelancing, content creation, online tutoring, students are building real incomes from their rooms. Some are learning to code through free platforms. Others are running small business entirely through their phones. Reporting for MMU Radio, I am Lynn Prudence.
With the rising cost of living, many students are turning small businesses to make ends meet. One student in Nairobi is earning money by offering phone repair services right from his service room. Stephanie Atieno has more details on this.
For many students, a broken phone means stress, but for Kevin, it's business.
Hii kazi ya simu funzo for now. Sahii niko na kazi yangu yenye nilifunza kufix mambo ya simu. Sahii after nimeweka kazi yangu, get more experience kupitia hii kazi, na huwa na sahii niko na customer wangu wenye huwa nafixia simu zao, na pia naona advance ya customer wengi pia wakikuja kwa shop yangu, so si kazi mbaya, kazi mzuri.
His prices are cheaper, therefore making his services popular among students on a budget. With just basic tools and skills, this small business is helping Kevin support himself while still studying. Reporting for MMU Studio, I'm your reporter, Stephanie Atieno.
Students at the Multimedia University of Kenya are raising concerns over the poor state of washrooms, describing them as unhygienic and unfit for use. Sharon Jepkoech reports.
Several washrooms across the university are reportedly in poor condition, with blocked toilets, foul smell, and lack of water. Students say the situation has made it difficult to maintain basic.
The washrooms are dirty. Sometimes you cannot even use them because of the smell and lack of water.
Students fear the condition could expose them to health risks, including infection linked to poor sanitation. Some say they are forced to seek alternative facilities.
We are worried about our health. The university should ensure that these facilities are well maintained and clean.
Efforts to get response from the university administration were unsuccessful. Students are now calling for urgent intervention to improve sanitation and ensure safe learning environments. I'm Sharon Chepkoech, reporting for MMU News.
While environmental concerns continue to affect many learning institutions, students at the Multimedia University of Kenya are taking the lead in creating a cleaner and greener campus. Miriam Karianyo has more details on this. At the Multimedia University of Kenya, a quiet transformation is underway. Students are stepping up to protect their own environments through cleanup drives and awareness campaigns. What started as small group efforts is now growing momentum across campus, with more students joining in to promote cleanliness and sustainability.
Change starts with us. If we keep the environment clean, it benefits everyone.
The impact is already visible with cleaner surroundings and increased awareness among students.
Not about managing waste and protecting the environment. It's about building a culture that lasts.
As more students embrace environmental responsibility, the campus is slowly becoming a model of what collective action can achieve. Miriam Karianyo, reporting for MMU TV at the Multimedia University of Kenya. On to weather, heavy rains have continued to pound several parts of Kenya, causing flooding, traffic disruptions, and concerns among residents as weather experts warn that more rainfall is expected in the coming days. John Chelagat has more on this.
Heavy rainfall experienced throughout the day has once again exposed the challenges posed by poor drainage systems and changing weather patterns across several parts of the country. In Nairobi, commuters spent hours stranded in traffic as floodwaters covered roads in low-lying areas, disrupting transport and business activities. From the central business district to the central estates in Eastlands and Rongai, roads became nearly impassable after continuous downpours overwhelmed drainage channels. Pedestrians were forced to walk through flooded streets while motorists struggled to maneuver through the waterlogged roads. Some businesses temporarily closed after rainwater entered shops and markets.
Whenever it rains heavily, the roads flood and people do not get to work on time.
As the heavy rains continue, residents are calling for improved drainage infrastructure and better urban planning to reduce recurring flooding during rainy season. Reporting for the MMU TV News, I'm Chelangat Joan.
Now to international news. UK sanctions network accused of trafficking Kenyans to fight for Russia in Ukraine war. In a statement issued on Tuesday, May 5th, the UK said the measures target 35 individuals and entities linked to the production of Russian drones to our human trafficking networks. Our international reporter Liz Bawatiri has more details on this.
The US launched Project Freedom on Monday, a mission to help escort ships through the Strait of Hormuz. The critical waterway has been largely blocked since the end of February, when Israel and US launched the joint attack at Iran. Washington repeatedly called on Western allies to help open the strait, but many refused to be involved. The US has now decided to revive traffic through Hormuz in its own mission, and warned any Iranian effort to close will be dealt with forcefully. Iranian military commandants said that the ships passing must coordinate and warned that any form of military ships which enters the strait will be targeted. Iranian media reports on Monday morning that a US Navy ship was targeted by 2 missiles, yet the military denied that their ship has been tracked. Reporting for MMU International News, my name is Pawatiri.
And that marks the end of our MMU TV News at 7. I've been your anchor, Miriam Karianyi.